Boom! Sure, it's a beautiful day down here in Spanishpoint today, people. Wow.
Well, welcome to Spanishpoint, people. That's the beach, that's where all the people will be hanging out. Most of the time I like to chill out over around here. People pick a lot of periwinkles and stuff. See, the tide is up there. Hopefully it'll walk around so you can see anything. Just be careful, one wrong move on any of them weeds, you slip and break your face. As soon as your feet, shoes get wet, boom! Walk out here a bit. Ooh, it's lovely warm now, people of the world. It's 26 degrees and it's a lovely breeze. Periwinkles are up to that, one wrong move. Barely took my off when I was putting my foot there now, nearly broke my face. And let me tell you, when your head hits them rocks, well, they're not pillows. Jellyfish, they are known as lions, man. They're only new to Ireland, we used to never have them in Ireland. The lions, man, they came in there about 4 years ago. And then we also what we have, that could be the resemblance of one there. No, it's not. There's another lions, man, there. Dead lions, man. They come in due to the climate change, i.e. geoengineering, weather manipulation. They call it climate change. Another way to tax your country, make you pay up the big bucks. Even though China and India and Pakistan and countries like that, well, they're the biggest polluters in the world and they won't be paying a button. This place is full of winkles now, they are just everywhere. See shrimp there swimming around. Pay for catching salmon, loads of winkles there now if you want to eat winkles. Used to eat them when I was a child, but I give up on eating them. As a matter of fact, you're not supposed to eat anything like that out of the sea because they're filter cleaners. They clean the ocean, same with crabs. Crabs clean the ocean. If it hasn't got gills and scales, according to the Bible, you are not supposed to eat it. See them blue jellyfish there now, they're our own little boys. They're harmless, them old things, but that's the lions, man, they're alongside them. Plenty of jellyfish around here now today. But we do have here as well in Ireland. Seen them a couple of weeks ago down here and there was hundreds of them everywhere. The Puerto Rican man of war jellyfish. They're blue, like little bubble on their backs. And they're right dangerous altogether. Walk along here to pools. There now 3 weeks ago, them Puerto Rican man of war jellyfish were everywhere. Hundreds, thousands of them all over the place it was. They must have dropped them off in a shipload out there and then said, oh look, climate change in Ireland. But as I said, it's called geoengineering. The place is full of winkles, not many people picking winkles. I suppose you didn't get a lot of good weather because there's been a lot of cloud in Ireland there for the last couple of weeks. Because when you look up into the sky, you'll see the lovely blue sky. The planes will fly over, and in a matter of 2 hours, that blue sky will be gone white. Like, look at them for winkles in there. I don't know, can you see them? I can't see all the sunlight. Through the camera, I can see them with my eyes alright, and there are thousands of them there. Tasmans and fierce people in the world. Down here now is where I usually brings me children swimming into this little pool here. They're not with me today for the first time in a long time. They're with their mother, and that makes a change. But they love swimming in there. The tide comes in, then it fills up even more. You just got to know when to swim in here and when not to. Like, you don't want to be staying there when the tide is coming in too much. But when the tides first come in slowly, it fills up more and more. More lines, man, jellyfish there. Again, coming due to climate change, i.e. geoengineering. There's linesman in there. Looks like he's dead. This now was full. There was hundreds of the Puerto Rican man war jellyfish in here. They left 3 weeks ago. This is where I normally go with my children. They go in swimming here. There's another big pools over there. I'll bring them over to show you in a minute where we go swimming, the adults. But a lot of people go to the beach, as I said, over that way. But I'm not really gone in that beach. I go to the beach, is alright, but when I come to Spanishpoint, I'll be first to come down around the rocks. The children love swimming in the little pools. I go to the beaches all over Ireland. I goes all over Ireland. So it's the only one beach I don't go to, Spanishpoint Beach, because I just like walking around in the rocks. All them clouds you see there, all them white clouds. See there on the sun, it's all the tracks, they're all artificial. Not one of them clouds are real, they're all artificial, geoengineering. If you look out there, you can see the way they're all zigzaggy, that's what the planes do, they fly over, zag them, then they spread out. They block the sun, take the power out of the sun. They call it climate change. Just look up and watch the planes. You'll see some planes will put a contrail, you'll see it dissipating and evaporating. The contrails do, it's only warm air meeting cold air, crystallises and then evaporates. Then you see the other planes that fly over, they put a big line across the whole sky. That's called chemical chemtrails, that's geoengineering, they're pollutants. They're adding to the atmosphere. Then they'll turn your whole blue sky grey in a matter of no length of time. So that's it then, bye bye sunshine, hello drizzle. And if you put down the chemtrails or the geoengineering, if you put it down with a real weather front, well then you'll get on merciful amounts of rain. And it can be localised and sporadic. It'll be thunder and storm and 15 miles away from where you are, and there might be a puff of wind blowing where you are. That's what happens when you start messing around with nature. So this is all deliberately done, and the media never talk about it. None of the weather forecast people, Met or any people who tell you the weather around the world, they'll never tell you about geoengineering. It used to be known as chaff, and do a little bit of research on it and you'll see that chaff is something that they do, but now they does it all over the world. They can control the weather, and he who controls the weather controls the world. We're getting out far enough now from the Dillis. There you want to be going out here to get Dillis. Dillis is always the furthest out. America is that way. Getting out into Dillis territory. Dillis is very good for. Finally looks like that there, but that there's Dillis there now, look. Yeah. There's seaweeds, that's dillisk. See that, if you let it dry out now, you eat it. Matter of fact, I'll take some with me. That's dillisk now, that's very, very good for you. That's seaweed. You know the dillisk. Slightly different colour, slightly different shape, and you'll only get it when the tide is out far, right now. so that's why I'm getting it here. Never get dillis too close, it's always far out. So I'll keep that a little bit because it's very good for you. I'll let it dry, then I'll chew it and I'll eat it later. See, as you move further back, you know, look, there's less on it. It's like it's the opposite to furthest out. That's where you always get the dillis. Let's save up for better with the toy turns. Waves about 10 feet tall, I'd say. They can get up to 30, 40 feet tall. Oh, yeah, as I said, it's destroyed due engineering. So they come down a bit closer here. So you're going to get a few breakers. The waves are not the biggest here now. They get up to about 10 feet high, some or 12 feet high. But they can get up to 30 and 40 feet high. You have to keep an eye on what's going around you because the tide coming around you. I'm one of the furthest points, so you have to keep sketch because that tide coming around you. Trap you. Leave my bit of dillis still to dry. There like that, you see? They'll dry right there around the sun. You want to eat them when it's dry. Hopefully it doesn't blow away, but hopefully should be alright in behind that bit of a shelter. It's safe. Back in the oil and it's dry. Head on over that way. Here you can see a lion's male jellyfish. He's still alive. Holding on by a string of prayer. They're not native to Ireland, as I said, they only came in here about 4 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. They came in due to geoengineering, weather manipulation. They call it climate change. Looks like he stopped eating. You must know I'm here, lads. You glad? Well, that he just slipped off the perch just for a second. I wondered what he's essentially, they're supposed to have loads of eyes, isn't there? He's He's upside down now at the minute anyway, that's one thing I know for sure. So if I throw some lines, he'll make a movement. He's staying on the hard working still anyway, but he's not moving. I wouldn't be surprised he knows I'm looking at him. So if you don't know nothing about so-called climate change, just look up geoengineer, chemical chemtrails. That is your climate change. That's why the atmosphere is the way it is. The climate change, they're heating the oceans. And a couple of weeks ago I was down here on Spanishpoint where I am now, and it was full of Puerto Rican man of war jellyfish. There were thousands of them everywhere. Not of jellyfish we never had in Ireland. All we ever had was the blue ones, the harmless, they're literally. For the last 5 years we have these lines, men, and they get huge. And we have the Puerto Rican man of war jellyfish. That's down here on Spanishpoint. So it looks like he's going to bite the dust in the sun. Couple of big waves coming on in there. Get him on shot there. Come on, Betty. Okay, people, it's up here now as well. We go swimming. So the adults go. Tide is out now though, it's better when the tide is in. You can dive off the side here, you see. Usually the tide's in up in them rocks. Probably still dive in here now anyway, still deep enough. No, it's not deep enough now. What you usually do is you dive in the waters up around them rocks, the waves, we can only dive in. You swim around like that, you get out over there. Great place for wrasse fishing too, for fishing for wrasse. Put a crab on the hook, throw it out, just jig it up and down. And jig like that, jig it, next bang! They hit it in the wrasse too. You hook them, they're about a foot long. They're all different colours, it'll be red, it'll be blue. They're kind of, how can I say, kind of, you know, to show you, they're kind of flat to the side, you know, they're narrow, but they're flattish looking. I don't mean flat like a flatfish, I mean turn a flatfish on its side. Horizontal, they're long that way. That's what I remember learning how to swim as a child. Being around here swimming with the waves. Best place to learn how to swim in the ocean, because you can swim with the wave. When the wave comes, you just start swimming in with it. And that's how I learned how to swim when I was a child. See here, the water comes up through that here. When the water comes up, poof, comes up there on a big spray. Up through that here, up there fin. That one up there. You can dive in here now at any time usually. Yeah, you can dive in there now. There's about 15 feet of water there, so you can dive off there. swimming through. But you want to wait the tide's been higher for diving off over there. It'll be brilliant because the waves come busting over them rocks in and top you. You get washed around in there, like, you know. But again, as I said, it's grabbing the tide is coming in. Because you get washed around, you're getting washed in. You wouldn't want to be doing that now when the tide is going out. Although, chances you're getting dragged out of slim unless you couldn't swim. Power of water, right? It's not windmills at all you should have. You should be harnessing the power of the sea. The windmills are any joke. They're all made in China. They're non-biodegradable. You have to dig in landfills and bury them. They have only a 20-year lifespan. They only work when the wind is blowing. As well as sea, the waves are always in the sea. So again, it's a scam. All the windmills are a scam. Do the research and you'll see. All this green energy, a scam. There's the real power there. No one's harnessing it. They do some excuse, so we can't. They can by the way fly to the moon. They can by the way do everything going, but they can't harness the sea. They can't harness a couple of floats to harness the waves, to grab the power out of the waves. They could if they wanted to. They don't. Because your electricity bill would go down to nothing then if that was the case. And as the Rockets Choice and the Rockefeller said, if we can't put a meter on it, then you're not getting it. That was their attitude when they were dealing with the coal Tesla. Splash! Have to keep an eye on what's going around you because the tide coming around you. I'm one of the furthest points, so you have to keep sketch because that tide coming around you. Trap you. I can tell you people of the world, Tom, there's one beautiful day down here on Spanishpoint today. One beautiful day, so sub up to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and remember, YouTube terminated all the channels had years. After 12 years they terminated, so I opened up other ones that terminated them, because what I bring to you is beauty, and the beast, and the truth. So with that, God bless you and God bless your family.